It is Saturday the 27th of July. The station that I'm about to go to, we're about to whiz through fast. Yesterday I was in Pontefract, did Bag Hill. Today, Saturday the 27th of July, it's time to do...
the least used station in Lancashire.
I'm glad you bought a brolly, because it's raining. There's a sign there that says to the Martinmere Wetlands Centre. Now the wetlands is...
We're already here.
In Lancashire. Do we have time to grab a tea before our train back that way?
There's always time for tea.
Let's do that first, and then we'll introduce Karl and everything else.
The next stop is Hoscar.
I feel like today there might be some incidents of raindrops on the roads. Has it stopped raining yet?
No. That's a rare treat for you, people getting off here.
And after you on the first every 3 years.
Hey, there you go.
We've come the first in 3 years.
I think so, yeah.
Wow.
For me personally, anyway.
Okay.
So.
We're in the shelter at Hoscar. Now, Hoscar, Karl, is what?
It's the least used station in Lancashire.
And we will return here in a minute to do the stats, but we need to acknowledge that, Karl, you in some ways, you are sort of the original sidekick Robin to Batman companion, because you were with me in a video when we did Stockport to Stalybridge, am I right?
Yes, correct. Yeah.
And that sort of led to me doing the least used station series. If you've not seen that, that's here now. But you've never actually done a proper least used station video with me.
No.
And why have we chosen Hoscar? Because
my son is called Oscar. That's the only reason I'm here today.
so it's like, is your son's name with an H?
Yes, well it is now.
And you want, and I believe you're using today to announce an unofficial campaign to rename
Hoscar to Oscar.
So Northern Rail, if you're watching, Karl would like you to rename this station to be Oscar. Is that?
I think that's not too big a request, is it?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think they'll do that. Yeah.
And it is. Should we poke our heads up the shelter and see if it's still raining?
I can see from here. I think it very much is. Yeah.
It's still raining. I've decided to wear my hat for the duration of this video.
Station house there. There's seems to be a row of houses down there on the left and right, and one house there, and another farm there, and that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is your lot. Okay. Right.
It's a classic split platform, with the platform correctly after the level crossing, of course, never before. You always put, yeah, when you have a staggered platform level crossing, so the train stops after the level crossing. Yeah. So this is the Southport bound, westbound platform. Karl, sorry, timetables.
Alright.
Could you talk us through the times?
During the day, this one starts here this is going back towards Manchester. This one starts here at 3 o'clock, but they're every 3 hours during the daytime after rush hour and before the evening one. So we've got one here at 7 minutes past 3, 7 minutes past 4, and then 7 minutes past 7, and then oddly enough 20 to 11 at night.
I think I found your other half of your timetable.
Hey!
The other half, all the morning trains are here. There we go. So
there we go.
Is that what you wanted?
Oh, I feel so much better.
Yeah. Hello. Join me down this level. Due to the constraints of the waiting shelter on the Southport platform, we're having to lean down.
I can't go any further.
Update on the weather. The Dark Sky app is now predicting light rain for the next hour, not heavy rain. So, some improvement. Passenger figures time. what were the passenger figures for the 2017 to 2018 period by the OR at Hoscar Station?
Hoscar, I like that. 1,432.
And if you divide that by 365 to give an approximate daily figure, fully acknowledging that there is no Sunday service here.
Let's think. Carry the 3.9 people per day.
Okay. Wow, what? 4 people?
4. So
And if that's a return journey, then
a return journey,
that's
2 people.
okay.
Yeah.
And then where? No, I'm totally not prepared, Karl, for this. How least used is Hoscar in the ranking of like all 2,566 stations, with British Steel Redcar being the least used? So put that at number 1. How far down in the top 10, 40, 100?
Oh, number 73.
It is number 73. Yeah, we totally rehearsed that on the train here. But your overall impressions?
It's desolate.
Well, it's not. It's
not. Is there a level of desolation? It's probably.
Should I?
It's probably good on the desolation.
If Vicky
scale.
has her quaint scale, should I start like a Geoff Marshall desolation scale?
Yes, I think it's okay in terms of desolation, but in terms of facilities, nothing.
Yeah, well, the word desolate sort of sums up a kind of a post-nuclear war industrial.
We're not
burnt-out
that
shell. Right, but there are fields and there's plants and there's trees.
Yeah.
There's just not a lot in terms of stuff and facilities at Hoscar Station.
No.
We're calling it Hoscar Station, by the way. Now you brought an umbrella, didn't you?
Yes.
Good, because you're going to measure the platform.
Oh, am I? Fantastic. I've thought of a way of measuring this platform.
Okay.
Given it's wet, how about if I swim it? No?
In what I suspect is a world first, Karl is going to measure the length of Hoscar Station by swimming it.
Yes.
Let's do
Mark
it.
Spitz, eat your heart out. Here we go.
We're over halfway.
98, 99, 100, 100 and what? Isn't this silly? 102, 103, 104.
The heavy rain has gone to a light drizzle to the point where I'm prepared to take my cap off.
Ooh, risky.
There isn't one of those onward journey information boards that shows you how there's nothing else around. There's not one of those. There's not one of those. There's no number for a taxi. Because in a minute we're considering getting a taxi to Burscough and getting the train back via Burscough Bridge.
Yeah,
but you were
just a long walk that way. I think
you were going to give us some history about the station, weren't you, Karl?
Yes. You can tell we're in Lancashire because we've got the red rose.
Ah, that's what that's for.
Got the red rose there. It's a bit. I mean, if you show that to doublearrow.co.uk, they'll love that. It's a bit battered. If you look here as well, see, Brolly is handy. Another clue that we're in Lancashire County Council. A lot of if not all of the northern station totems do have the local council symbol at the bottom left, and they'll also, well, they did in this case, they did have the northern trains logo, but as you can just see, it's like just poking out. The old one's just poking out over underneath this sticker here. It was like a modernish font that they had recently, and they've changed it to that the blue disc with the N in the middle.
What's bothering you now?
This is just not right. There's no trains from Hoscar on a Sunday at all.
Oh, I see where you're going. Yeah.
We've got a timetable Sundays.
So there's a Sunday timetable that shows that. Well, I mean, in effect, it's showing that no trains call here on a Sunday.
Yeah, but why not just put the words "no trains"?
Welcome to the end of the eastbound platform, Wigan
East,
bound.
yes, east.
It's worth reiterating, we've seen no one.
No one, not a soul.
You do wonder whether the people that live in the private residences near the station house ever get the train here. There are some horses in the field over there. But why are the platforms so long?
What was it, 104 breaststrokes?
From here to the other end of the other platform, that's quite a way. Oh, Karl, I'm totally lying. I've just found the sign, the onward travel information, with local taxis. We can get a taxi. Hang on there, or in Ormskirk. No, we'll get a taxi.
Oh no, that's coming,
miles away.
That's coming a bit of a way for him. That.
No, we'll get a taxi from Burscough, right?
Yeah.
We can totally get a taxi from Burscough.
Ormskirk, Karl.
But it is brilliant. Within 10 minutes walking distance, there is Naffle at Hoscar. Really. The hat's on again because it started raining again. I take it off for the filming. But as we've walked back from the footpath, we just noticed a sign from Network Rail saying it's closed for 8 hours on the 11th of August weekend. I don't know why I said that. And I want to say maybe they're replacing the half barriers with full barriers, but you can't replace barriers in 8 hours overnight. Can you, Network Rail? Are you that good? You can come in, go bosh, full barrier. Surely that'll be like a whole weekend closure.
I would have thought so.
So
That's only overnight, isn't
What are they doing in 8 hours overnight?
Resurfacing? No, Network Rail wouldn't be doing that though, would they?
If anybody knows what's happening to the Oscar level crossing,
Get it right.
in the comments, please. This might make the video too long. Karl is going to very quickly draw your map. We're going to get on the train and we're going to walk to Burscough Junction from Bridge, and Karl's going to very quickly draw you a map.
Very quickly.
Of why we're doing that.
Do you need a table? Table?
Yeah.
Burscough Bridge is here, Junction is here. Now these two branches no longer exist.
Hang on, and Hoscar is like there.
Hoscar is here.
So what have we done today?
We've come from Manchester, we came to here, which is Burscough Bridge, and we've got Burscough Junction here. So we've come this way, we went doubled back to Hoscar, and now we are about to go back to Burscough Bridge, walk to Junction and go up that way.
And we're going to see if we can find a little bit of that green, that little bit, that branch there, that no longer exists.
Yeah.
I think it's this way. In the distance, that is the old railway bridge where one of the curves used to run. And I'm assuming it's just now big nothing up there. And there is no way up, and there's no footpath. I don't think there's any way getting up there. But it's interesting to see that it is there. And now down there, of course, is the actual, and that's the line we'll be getting in a moment, because we're getting the train up to Preston from Junction, not Bridge. But that's where the curve used to go, but joined the two lines together. We made it to Burscough Junction, so we're getting the train up to Preston. We're going home from there. So thanks very much. So good luck with your. You're going to start an actual petition, one of those online petitions to get Hoscar renamed
Changed to Oscar.
That was it, and it continues to rain. Does it ever not rain? It just seems to rain whenever I come to Manchester to see you.
It never rains in Manchester or the Manchester area except today. That's the rule.
That's the only time.
Yeah.
That is Leasey Station, Lancashire. Thanks, Karl.
Pleasure.